We have yet another statistics question. There are a lot of them on this test and in this calculator section, and if you don't know all of the formulas and vocabulary words associated with statistics, you're going to have trouble again and again and again. So you can see, just in this particular test, if you've been watching all the videos, that one topic can lead to a lot of points. There are a lot of points gained if you know the topic well, or a lot of points lost if you don't. This one in particular doesn't really involve any actual math. It's really just about understanding the definitions of all of these answer choices. So let's look at this story and really see if we can focus on what they're trying to tell us here. The maximum value of a data set consisting of 25 positive integers is 84. So the key word in there is maximum. That's another definition word that has to do with statistics. A new dataset consisting of 26 positive integers is created by including 96 in the original dataset. So the maximum went from 84 to 96. Which of the following measures must be, important words on an SAT, must be 12 greater for the new dataset than for the original dataset? Well, it's no coincidence that 96 minus 84 is 12. So the numbers that we switched have a difference of 12. That's important. So let's take a look at each of these words. Mean and median are the two that you're probably most familiar with, right? The mean is the average, and the median is basically the middle if we laid all of the points in the set out in order from like least to greatest. So they have to be in order for us to figure out the median. In both cases, though, average and middle, mean and median, we're really kind of measuring in different ways the middle in a much more broad sense of a set, right? So the median is the literal middle, but average is also kind of like a way of measuring the middle, right? It's kind of like overall, how does a set kind of look and feel if we kind of weight the different things? So there are both ways of measuring that center point in different ways. Range and standard deviation, on the other hand, are two ways of measuring the ends of a data set. Kind of like how it starts and ends. So range is the easiest one. The range has a simple formula. It is the maximum, there's that word again, minus the minimum. Okay, maximum minus minimum. Simple formula for range. Standard deviation has its own formula, but it's kind of measuring the spread of the data. How do the points look? We had another question earlier in this section about standard deviation. It's basically, do like all the points bunch together and form like a big peak? Or do they kind of level out and you kind of have points all over the place, and so it's hard to see what the middle actually is? So we could calculate it if we had the full set. We do not have that here, so we don't really know how to calculate it. But the key here is we could never calculate any of these things because we don't have the full set. So we have to go purely on definition. And just using instinct here, they're talking about the maximum in the question. Range involves the maximum. So if we increase the maximum by 12, then the range would increase by 12 because we'd change this number by 12. So this is one way to think about a lot of statistics questions, is associate different words together. Range goes with maximum and minimum. So if a question about statistics is talking about maximums and minimums, it's just talking about the range using different words, using different language. So you want to kind of draw those connections and group these words in ways that will help you very quickly notice what's going on. We don't need a very nuanced understanding of range and standard deviation to get this question. We just need the most basic version of each of these, and then we're looking for matching ideas to kind of tell us what is the story really telling us to care about. What formula, what definition are they really hinting at in their own SAT kind of way? And there you go. It's just very similar to how we talk about questions in the reading and writing section. Find matching ideas.